Hello, welcome back, Steve's Retirement Corner. Out here knocking around in the dungeon today. Old age poverty insurance. That's the way I look at it. Social Security, Doc, to keep me from slipping into poverty the older I get, as I get older. A few videos back, man, I did a video about how my Social Security has changed since I retired. And I do a similar video every year, just kind of give you an idea of what I'm looking at and dealing with. But for some reason, that video got an awful lot of views and subscribers. And anytime one of my videos gets more than 1,000 or 2,000 views or 1 or 2 subscribers, I've usually screwed something up or haven't been very clear. So I wanted to kind of expand on that video a little bit. That what's one of the biggest concerns most people have going into retirement? Running out of money. Running out of money in health insurance are usually the 1 and 2 for most people, and there was concern for me also. But I kind of figured, when am I more likely to run out of money? The day I walk out the gate, or when I'm 90 and drooling in my ice cream after I've been spending down my assets for my accounts for a couple of decades. I kind of figured 90. That's why I'm waiting at full retirement age to draw. It gives me a little bit more secure income as I get older. I got a baseline that I know is coming to me, and I just backfill if I need to with our investments. That's what I'm going to need the most monthly income, because of inflation, maybe because of health insurance or health care or whatever. And I'd like to cover as much as my needs off a guaranteed income as I can. I'm not worried a bit about daggone a lifetime income, a break-even point. I'm not worried about doing the math about the opportunity loss from 62 when I could get it till 65. The only thing that's going to tick me off about not collecting a dime of my insurance is I'll have a short retirement. I'd like to have one that's a little bit longer than a couple of years. So, I'll be dead. The money won't matter to me as long as I've had a decent, comfortable retirement. What's it matter? It'll make a big difference to the baby. She gets the same benefits by holding off. She'll get a little bit higher income. She'll have a little bit more secure income in her later years. And even if even if they cut it in 2033, I think is when they're supposed to cut it, I'll still get more money. She'll still have more money if I die and don't collect a nickel. The more monthly income she can get, it's guaranteed, the better her life will be, hopefully. It's to prevent us from going into poverty when we're more likely to run out of money. Now, hey, man, we have that ability. A lot of people don't have that ability and don't have a choice in the matter. But we do, so we're making adjustments and plans based off our situation. And that's the thing. And taking insurance or Social Security is an important decision. There's a lot that goes into it, whether you're single, whether you're married, your health conditions, your financial situation, all kinds of things play into it. And I think it needs to be looked at over your whole your entire retirement plan. See where that piece fits in your puzzle and what works best for you. I say it all the time, man. We don't necessarily do what's right or best or even smart. We do what works for us. And I think by holding off like that, it does. But even if that cut comes in 2033, she'll still get more, have more monthly income than if I take it at 62. And if they cut, that's if they don't cut it. If they do cut it, I mean, that 62 amount's going to drop like a rock. It'll be down like $1,500 or something like that. So it just, I don't know. It's just yeah. We looked at it, and that's what we've decided to do. And that depends now. You know, I mean, hey man, if I'm 62 and I get bad health, hey man, I'll jump on it. Or Connie does, or you know, or anything else. You know, if I was single, hey man, I'd be all over it at 62. But I got Connie, and you know, by me delaying helps her if I die early. You know, because she's gonna. I don't know. And it helps us too, because between now and Social Security, I'm not actually spending down my 401, but I am changing my 401 into an IRA slowly. And I am spending some of it, but I mean, what don't get spent gets put in an IRA. And that'll get shifted slowly, you know, into the cash account or something like that, a brokerage account, maybe, something like that. So I'm also knocking off the chance for us to have RMDs later in life. They'll be cut down to almost nothing, if I don't have any at all. And they're going RMDs for us are 75. So I mean, we might not even make it to that hard. But I mean, that's the reason, because we can. And it prevents us, hopefully it prevents us from going into poverty later in life when we need the money. You know, I got today. By taking care of today, I'm essentially taking care of tomorrow. I don't know. That's the way I look at it anyways. But anyways, man, y'all take care of yourself, man. Enjoy the rest of your week, and we'll talk to y'all later.